Hi.
Then, hi.
Hi.
I want to ask you a couple of questions. It's about coffee. And do you drink coffee every day?
No, I'm not.
No.
I don't.
Have you ever had before?
Yes.
In your life?
If I a lot of homework,
Yeah.
or if I have exam tomorrow,
Right.
so I have to study tonight. So yeah, in this case, I drink coffee.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you like it?
I don't like.
Okay. One more person. Sophie, do you like coffee? Sophie. Sorry. Do you like coffee?
I don't like it.
Why you don't like it?
If I drink a coffee, I have to go washroom very often.
Yeah, that's true.
So I don't like it.
Oh, I see. But that might be good to get
Urinate.
to urinate well. It's necessary in your life. And so like this, a lot of people don't like coffee, so that's why I chose this topic, coffee. And then today I want to change your mind into drinking it. So yeah, as usual, my presentation has got 3 topics, and one is a couple of reviews about coffee, and then famous people who loved coffee, and then the last topic is I forgot. Last topic is how coffee works on your body. So I separate 3 parts like before, and then first the trivia about coffee and why do you think coffee is bitter? Because it's bitter, as you know. Why do you think it is bitter?
I have no idea. So coffee beans is roasted.
Yeah,
That's why.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, before the coffee beans after being harvested and before roasting it, it's the state is like a peanuts, and it's not sweet, but it's got sugar to some extent, and while you roast it for a while, it gets burnt. And I think it's true for a lot of things that when something's burnt, it gets bitter, and that's why coffee is bitter. And the second trivia is about caffeine, and usually people think that the stronger a cup of coffee drink gets, the more caffeine in it. People usually think it. Well, did you think that way? Or do you think that way? The more stronger a coffee gets, the more caffeine it has?
I don't know exactly, but I think so. More caffeine, if more caffeine, more bitter.
Actually, caffeine. The amount of caffeine has nothing to do with the bitterness, and it's rather other way around. It means the more stronger a coffee gets, the less caffeine in it. The reason why is the beans before being roasted, it's got full caffeine in it, but while you roast them and roast, and more caffeine goes away by the heat. So the formula is the more this bowl means a piece of bean, and stronger a coffee, or the more longer a coffee beans are roasted, the less caffeine in it. And if you want to wake up in the morning like quickly, you should drink. I recommend you drink mild coffee, or at least medium one, but not strong, because it doesn't wake you up. And very strong roasted coffee doesn't have caffeine as much as a cup of black tea does. It means black coffee has more caffeine than dark roasted coffee. And this is a bit of trivia about coffee. And then next thing is people. Or do you have any questions so far? No?
No.
Okay. And the next thing is about famous people who loved coffee and who loved, so they already died. It's ancient. One is who was that? Oh, French writer whose name is Balzac. Balzac. Do you know him? Balzac. It's a very great writer in French, Balzac. And he is said that he had 80 cups of coffee a day, which I think is lethal dose to normal people, but he did it. I don't know how he did it. Or I don't even know he made it by himself. So that's amazing. And another person who loved coffee in history is Friedrich.
German?
Yeah, he was a German, and he was the king of Prussia kingdom, and Friedrich the Second. And here is a funny story about him, that one day one of his servants told him that you cannot drink that much because it will harm to your body. But then he said, oh, it's fine. From now I drink 7 cups of coffee a day, and then in the afternoon I drink a pot of coffee in the afternoon. So he was drinking more than that before being told by his servant. That's crazy. Wow. Yeah. Can you even drink a water 80 cups a day? Yeah. If it's water, you can do it 80 cups. Not coffee.
It's impossible.
Yeah, it is. But I kind of admire them. They are like a god to me.
Because of their coffee drinking, or because of?
Because of that much of addiction, and I want to be like that. 80 cups or a pot of coffee a day. And the last thing is about how coffee works on your body, and there are 2 types of way of working on your body. The one is the effect which works on you quickly. It means